We showed you images of a partially frozen Niagara Falls Thursday. Well, it still has not completely thawed. Icicles hang around the massive falls, bringing even more visitors to this popular tourist spot to see something many haven't seen before.
That is fantastic,
We've
especially
seen
from this distance. I know.
lots of incredible sights and images all around here, all because of that polar vortex.
We have, but now the ice is beginning to melt. Gene, as you know, that can cause a lot of problems.
No doubt. You know, there are flooding concerns, and the ice itself is pretty dangerous, as a meteorologist in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, found out firsthand. Take a look and listen.
Look at the size of these things. And as you stand here, you hear the rumble. It feels like an earthquake is what it really feels like. And the size of these chunks literally coming at us, we keep having to retreat.
Tom Russell nearly swallowed by an ice jam last night. Several times during his live shot, he had to move before solid ground, rather move to solid ground when ice began shifting. You can see here the trees being swept down by the moving ice. This is an area under a flood watch because of the melting ice. Quite a situation there. I couldn't imagine just being out there and watching those trees being overtaken by those ice flows. Nothing like that here in central Alabama. It's been kind of hard to see anything, kind of murky all day long. And right now we can just barely see the Vulcan statue there. We're looking at more clouds overnight and rain moving in. We've had a little bit of spotty drizzle, but I think we're going to see steadier rain into the overnight hours. Then a sunnier Sunday in store for us. So Saturday, at least the first part of it, will be soggy. Perfect for maybe sleeping in. We won't be able to do those chores until maybe the afternoon. And then we've got more rain moving back in for the beginning of next week. But all day long, the warm air to the south has been trying to nudge forward. 52, that's our high. That's the current temperature. And you can see it's a little bit warmer down in Clanton, 56, but 10 degrees cooler up in the mountains in Gadsden because that's where the cold air was really trapped and had a hard time being dislodged. And we'll be waiting for those temperatures to rise. And actually, overnight, something interesting is going to happen. By morning, we'll be in the low 60s, believe it or not, as the warm air moves in out ahead of the storm front that will bring us to showers and maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder. Titan 3D radar shows just some spotty rain here through sections of Talladega County and in parts of East Alabama. But the big action is off to our west. A line of showers pushing through Arkansas right now, Missouri, and even into sections of Louisiana. Not very organized and certainly not a severe weather threat. Our exclusive TitanCast computer model gives a good idea of what you can expect in the overnight hours. See this line of red here? This is heavy rain moving in by about 4 in the morning. Just before that, light to moderate showers will push through. Then this line of showers and possibly some thunderstorms will reach us by about 7 o'clock in the morning. And then the good news is it moves off to the east. So by the time we get to noon, skies will brighten considerably, and we should be able to salvage a good part of our Saturday. And the clear weather will last right into Sunday. So once again, here's your forecast for the overnight hours. Steady rain arrives by midnight as temperatures actually go up overnight. We'll see those southerly winds help to boost the temperatures and finally get rid of the cool air that's been trapped here, of course, since the beginning of the week. 63 for a high for tomorrow. So again, a rainy morning followed by a clearer afternoon. I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. It may not start out looking like a 6, but by the afternoon, I think you'll agree it's a whole lot nicer, and it will feel nicer too when the sun comes out and dries us out a bit. The rest of the weekend looks good. Sunday, a high of 60 degrees, although we do start kind of chilly at 37. Monday, here comes a return of more rain with a high of 62. Then something interesting happens. Another shot of cold air moves in late Tuesday night. It's not out of the question that parts of Alabama, I think primarily to our north, could see a brief flurry Tuesday night going into early Wednesday morning. No accumulation expected, but it might be kind of exciting to see. And then we will get cold for the middle of next week. Back down to freezing for Wednesday and Thursday morning, despite sunny skies. So it'll feel more like winter again after this weekend's rains. And again, it won't be a complete washout. So if you're looking for an excuse to not do those honeydews, I can't help you.
Oh, that's what I got out of your forecast was sleep in tomorrow morning and don't do my chores.
Okay,
No?
well, if that's what you heard.
Trying to weasel out of your chores. He said you can do it. You can do it, Trent.
Gene said I could.